What about the person that's not working for a company and they are a business owner? How are you recommending that group of people start to think about building that nest egg?
So no different to what they would have been doing back home. So back home again, you receive your salary via a PAYE structure. Automatically, tax is deducted, national insurance is deducted. So with these individuals, I'd have a tough conversation. Again, coming back to what I said earlier about being disciplined, pay yourself, take a portion of your income, because at some stage we would all like to stop working. That's the reality. And we'd all like to live where we want to live and do all the things that we want to do with no pressure. And those things can be very different. Some people might want to go skiing 3 times a year. I personally just want to be able to have a nice holiday and take my wife to a nice restaurant. I enjoy food, for example. So, so if we're taking a portion of our salary and we're being strict with that every month, maybe a similar amount to what you would have been paying with tax back home, and you'd have no choice. You might moan about it, but you accept that it's just fixed, it's rigid, it disappears. So do the same thing here. Pay yourself first. So a company, for example, they've got to pay for their utilities, the upkeep, the operations, their corporate tax liabilities, everything that they need to keep the operation going. If something happened to that business, the creditors, the debtors, the banks, and everybody else in the background, they'll be settled first. All the staff will be paid last. You need to flip the way that that works. And you need to see yourself, even if you're an employee, it's a bit of a strange thing to say, as your own kind of business. I'm providing a service to my employer and they're paying me for that. When I get paid, I'm going to pay myself first. Take a portion of that money, whatever it might be, whether it's, most people typically would say around 15%. Save and invest that, put that to a side. If you then spend all the rest of it, it doesn't matter. You're being strict every single month. And the more months you give yourself, the more money you'll have. Again, it's pretty logical and black and white.